Yeah, we gon' bring it back harder. Runner, quick move fast, take cover. Stunner, straight to the heart like manna. Wanna elevate show like no other. We gonna bring it, no glitz, no glamour. Honor, heavy rotation for summer. I wonder how I keep from going under. But drama, keep coming back like karma. Karma.
Yes, my crew. Here we are for the 69th edition. What a brilliant number of the Spearhead Records podcast with me, Mr. Steve BCee. Like I say all the time, this is not a mix. The audio dips in and out. I talk a lot. That is how we roll on a new time slot of a Wednesday evenings. Each and every Wednesday that I'm around, I'm going to try and do this 7 till 8 p.m. You will notice today there are no visuals. It's because today has been absolutely full on. So last night we recorded a couple of DJ mix specials in here. So like that half of the office has been pulled apart. I can't even turn the camera around to show you because of all the wires. All the stock had to come off to make it kind of look all right. So I've got stuff piled up absolutely everywhere. Lens has been in the Spearhead studio today. We've been recording some promo because her debut solo release is out this Friday. It's called Feels Like, and I'm going to play it next. So we've been recording some promo and working on some music together. Sally is at my house right now. She's not standing behind me because if you've been keeping up with Duck Watch, crows were trying to eat the ducks. My wife said we needed a scarecrow. I said, go and get Sally. So Sally has been in our garden doing a great job of scaring off the crows. But now the ducks are a bit bigger, it's okay. Helen, a.k.a. Lens, came and met the ducks today, which was good. And we recorded, I don't know what I think, hopefully comes out of some pretty comedy promo. But all that being said, there's no room for a green screen in here around me. But I'm committed to doing this podcast on a Wednesday night. So here we are. Last week I played you all the stuff from the 20 years of BCee LP. Thank you to all the people that bought that this week. The box sets are, believe it or not, still ticking out. This week I want to kind of update you on all the tracks that have recently come out on Spearhead, are about to come out, and see where we go from there. So big up all the regular crew. First track I played was Logistics Vega, which has been out for a while on Hospital Records. Of course, there's a playlist on Spotify. The link is in the description of this, and I will update all of the tracks that are released into that. So we started off with Logistics Vega, and that track just then will be out later this year or next year on Spearhead. It's the Vanguard Project Karma, and it is Ember on that Seriously Heavy remix. This one then is out on Friday. This is the debut solo track from Lens. It's a banger and it is called Feels Like. Absolutely bangs. This is out on Friday. It's part of the Marufo EP from Lens. This whole EP is coming out on vinyl. If you want to pre-order it, it's going to go before the pre-order comes in. Spearheadrecords.bandcamp.com. I think there is one more test pressing of this in the Bandcamp store, white label test press, if you want one. There were only 4, so they're expensive. But spearheadrecords.bandcamp.com if you want to check out Lens's Marufo EP early. The full EP isn't out until September, and there's one more test press that you can have the full thing right now. I'll play you more from that in a little while. Right, over on the Spearhead sister label, 10 days or so ago, a week Friday ago, we had a track from BCee. I always get... I'm terrible at pronouncing names. I am like Del Trotter. BCee and Philosophy. It's called Existence. It's out on Spearhead's sister label, Future Retro. Big up to all the regulars in the chat. Nick House, Chris from Cambridge, Natalie Hooper, Leon, Ember's in there. Loads of people. And Effie says, my set at Hospitality on the Beach was so good. Thank you. I played that Lens track on the beach. It was good fun. Big up Tim Hewitt has just joined us in the chat. If you've got any questions about the label, about me, what's coming up, just want to have a chat, drop it in the chat. That is why we're here doing this live and interactive. So this one, BCee, sorry Mel, and Philosophy. Big up Subfugitive. Many listeners, many listens. First time caller. Great to have you here live. Absolutely sublime, this one. BCee, Philosophy, Existence. And this is paired up with another track which came out last week, kind of a 2-single deal from BCee and Kit Rice and Loa, Ben Loa, who's often in the chat room. And I'll play that in a little while. Got a little confused because I saw my van drive past. Anyway, check this one out. This is coming out on Friday. It's brand new from me and Solar. And this is coming out on Beats Bass Life label, which is Sigma's label. Check it. It's called Say It Loud. Subfugitive says, super stoked for my Juice set on the 24th. So I've already recorded a live stream, kind of semi-live stream. I've recorded a mix that's going to be broadcast for Juice. Promotion outfit coming from the States. That was what we were recording in here last night, which is why everything's been moved about. Right, I'll let this one roll out. You are going to be surprised, as I was, when you see who was driving the van. wasn't joking when I said I didn't know who was driving my van past. I just accidentally ruined a good gag that my wife and my girls, Andy and the girls, were watching the podcast at home, and between them just thought it'd be hilarious if they snuck Sally up the stairs and pushed her in the door, which it would have been, but sadly for them I spotted the van coming past and wondered what was going on. It was still pretty funny, but it would have been even funnier if I hadn't have seen him come past and she just appeared. I may have shit my pants, to be honest. It's so weird. Anyway, Sally's back. It's nice doing the podcast at this time because I can have a beer, take the edge off of Sally appearing. Right. There's a guy that's been making waves recently. He's called Kimyon Law. He has got some amazing music coming out and out now. If you haven't checked, a track called Taproot, and I'm trying to remember all the names. I don't even know how to pronounce the new one, but check out Kimyon Law if you haven't already. Anyway, I'm going to just take this back. Kimyon, aka Nico, has been releasing some really good music. Check out particularly Taproot and his other stuff over on his Kimyon Law page on Spotify. But he went in, he's made a bootleg of his favourite track, True Believer, which is by Shock One and Metric, out a few years ago. And he's made an unofficial remix of it that I think is pretty flipping special. So this is the unofficial Kimyon Law rework of True Believer. And it's a good one. If I don't answer some of your questions, by the way, it's just because I've accidentally missed them. I've seen a couple that I'll come back to, but I don't want to mess up the drop on this. Don't know what you think about that, but I think it's pretty flipping sick. If you wonder why I keep getting up, by the way, someone's now trying to lock the gate to lock me in the compound here. They're not used to the podcast being on a Wednesday, but they soon will be. So that is the unofficial Kimyon Law remix of True Believer, which is a pretty old Viper track by Metric and Shock One. He has smashed that out of the ballpark, and I'm going to be playing that a lot at summer festivals. So I saw a couple of people asking, like, when is the next Spearhead event, stuff like that. So the next Spearhead official kind of event, if you like, is our appearance at Hospitality on the Beach, which is on the beach, in the park, in the woods. Hospitality in the woods in September. Spearhead stage. That's where we're going to be next. Me, Mike and Charlotte are going to be doing a rehearsed vocal Life as We Know It kind of special, because we never got to really do a launch party for that. We have got Randall back-to-back, Spy, I think it's Etherwood back-to-back, Hugh Hardy or something like that. I mean, the lineup's flipping ridiculous. Ria's there, Ruth Royal's there. Yeah, it's going to be a big one, and then we'll probably do something the end of the year. I am not sure exactly what yet. Just to answer another question from the chat, somebody said, let's talk vocal track creation. Do I create the beats first, or how do we go about that? I think I've covered that before, but essentially there's no right or wrong answer. Sometimes get a beat first, get a vocal on it, rewrite the track. Sometimes full track, get a vocal. Sometimes just get a vocal. Now the fire alarm's going off here, which is fantastic. It's quite quiet. I'll go and reset it in a second. It's one of those evenings. Right, I'm going to play you a track from my forthcoming EP called TSC. The TSC EP is the next BCee piece of vinyl. It's up for pre-order now. You can grab it. This one is arriving in a couple of weeks' time, way before launch. I ordered it ages ago, like just after the disaster with the 20 years thing. I'm only ordering vinyl when it's nearly here. So this is taken from the TSC EP. I'm not sure what it's called because I can't remember which track I gave what name to, and they're still just called tracks 1, 2, 3 and 4 on my USB. But anyway, it's on the TSC EP. I'm really pleased with this one. I've kind of gone back to my roots. No vocal features, just samples. I'm going to go and reset the fire alarm. I've checked what I'd called this one. This is called Not By Sight, and it's on the TSC EP from me, BCee. Pre-order the vinyls now, and it's out very soon. So, as Chris Newell pointed out, I am also at the Studio 338 Weekend in the Woods warm-up, which I think is the 25th of July. I'm going to check that for you. It is the 23rd of July, Studio 338 Weekend in the Woods warm-up. Let me tell you what the Weekend in the Woods, Saturday 17th of September 2022, we're on the Saturday. The Spearhead stage looks like this. Spy, back-to-back Randall, BCee, Charlotte Haining and Tempsa, the full crew in attendance. LSB, Everwood, Seba and Robert Manos, Rhea doing her live thing, Keno back-to-back with Hugh Hardy, Willem in the place, Ruth Royal DJ set, and of course the legend Latti's Ember. Plus we've got GQ, Tempsa I mentioned, Stamsa, don't know who Stamsa is, Stamina, Linguistics, Favour and Ruthless. And that, just to point out, Hospitality, Weekend in the Woods, that is the one stage. That is the Spearhead stage. I can't even go through all the other stuff, except to tell you that on the same day, Fabio and Groove Rider are doing their full Outlook Orchestra show, and I mean that alone it's worth it. But just to give you some other highlights just from the Saturday, you've got High Contrast, you've got New Tone, you've got Ronnie Size and Brian G, you've got Tim Reaper, you've got Clips, Critical Sound System, AMC, I mean it goes on. The other day, General Levy, Calibre and DRS, Marky and GQ, Halogenics, Spy, I mean the whole thing's nuts. This is by Pixis and Lower. Big up Ben, who's in the chat. Features somebody called Kit Rice on vocals. If you look up Kit Rice, he actually went through as a singer on The Voice a few years back. Only found that out yesterday. This is called I'm Sorry, and it's out now.
Meet me outside, no you can't come in. Just take my hand, let's go. Can we just have fun like we always did? I don't wanna fight like this no more. I can't believe we made it this far. Found love in a hopeless place, but I can't keep going. My legs won't
So if you missed what I was talking about with In the Woods, it's Hospitality Weekend in the Woods, and I've put the link for the lineup and tickets, etc. in the chat. It's just hospitalityinthewoods.com. Right, I'm going to play you another track from the forthcoming Marutho EP from Lens. This one is an absolute banger. You kind of got 3 absolute monster bangers on there and then 1 super liquid roller. I might play you that as well. We'll see. I'm going to be playing it in the next few weeks anyway. This is the title track. It's not out until September, but you can get hold of the vinyl earlier. When it comes in stock, we'll send the pre-orders early. So don't miss this. Lens is absolutely hot property right now. It will sell out. Grab the vinyl pre-order from spearheadrecords.bandcamp.com. This is called Marufo, and I'm warning you, it is super heavy. Somebody says in the chat, what do I think of Solvent merging with Hospital? I mean, yeah, the two have been very closely linked for a long time, working from the same office. They haven't merged. Hospital has taken on Solvent. I don't think they're equal in that. Solvent is the up-and-coming version. But yeah, great. Good for the scene. I mean, how sick is this? Absolute fire. It's been doing the damage whenever I've played it, let me tell you. There you go, Lens Marufo. Pre-order at spearheadrecords.co.uk or spearheadrecords.bandcamp.com. Right, here's another track. Teresa is being controversial because you can't dance to it. You don't dance to it, you go mad to it. Teresa, I'll play you another track in a minute that you can definitely dance to from that same EP. Right, this one kind of slipped by. This is by Bert H and Cutworks. It's been out a little while now. It's called See You There. This is taken from Bert H's EP, which, to be honest, right this second, I've forgotten the name of. This is really annoying. This is taken from Bert H's EP, The Connection, out now on Spearhead. Right, another album coming out very soon is the debut album from our very own Ember. It's self-titled, it's called Ember, and it's a kind of mixture of the singles that have been out so far and a load of new stuff. This is taken from that. Again, you can pre-order the vinyls for this, spearheadrecords.bandcamp.com, spearheadrecords.co.uk. This one features Lita, and it's called Holding Back. Absolutely rolling. Right, that's all you're getting of that one for now because it's not out for a bit. If you want it, you're going to have to pre-order spearheadrecords.bandcamp.com and you might get something a little early. Right, we've got 10 minutes left. I've got a couple more I want to cram in. This one came out last week. It's by Cubics featuring Adapt on the vocals. Adapt also features on the Ember album as well. It's a track on there that is heavy. If you're not familiar with Adapt, he is the MC for Wilkinson and fronts all of the live shows and Wilkinson's DJ sets, among others, but that's the main place you'll find him. This one's Cubics and Adapt Paradise, out now. Oh yeah, I'm going to take this opportunity. I got this off the shelf because I wanted to show you, if you haven't seen this sucker yet, we've got a very limited few of these left. We've teamed up with Junglist Movement. Leke from Junglist Movement got in touch and said, did we want to collab with his classic design? So Andy got the pens out and redrew, I'm not really doing a very good job of this, redrew this beast, put it into actual perspective. And we have our very own Spearhead versus Junglist Movement, very limited edition versions of that. You know where they are, spearheadrecords.co.uk.
And I won't burn, I won't compromise, cause life is bitter in a world that's full of sweet lies. Taking hold of all the things that mean so much to me, and seeing all that love brings is just enough for me. Cause now I know that all of that means for my family. With Jesus Christ, thank God, no blasphemy. And I admit through all of this I've learned lessons. The hardest bit was going through them feelings of depression, but I hope, I pray, through all my transgression, God knows, let's go. Yeah, I'm ready for that blessing, and look what we started. Look where the heart is, cause I'm a new me, and now the old me's departed, and I'll spread my wings cause I'm ready to fly, and I can hear the bells ringing for my freedom time. Freedom time. Freedom time.
Do make sure, if you don't already, to follow at Duckwatch UK on Instagram. The adventures of the 6 ducklings that live in my garden. Not very drum and bass, I know, but we kind of like it here. The mum, Molly, she just goes off now in the day and leaves us to babysit. Every day, flies off, comes back in the evening. But I guess that's good. Right, I'm going to play you 2 more. This is called TSC. It's from my forthcoming EP, TSC. It's the title track of the EP. It's a real back to your roots kind of thing for me, just forgetting about vocalists, forgetting about songwriting, and just going for vibey liquid rollers. So yeah, order it now, spearheadrecordsbandcamp.com. Then I'm going to play you one more, and then that's it. But I'll be back next Wednesday, 7 o'clock, for the new time slot. There you go, there's a little blast of TSC from my forthcoming EP, TSC. Now, there's been a lot of drum and bass kind of kicking off because of TikTok. Something like I'm kind of too old to use, to be honest. I've got a couple of posts on there, but I pay Benny to deal with TikTok, and he will continue to. Well, Polar and Bryson, a while back, you may have seen this, wanted to build up their TikTok following, so they made a bootleg, they put it on TikTok. They were like, if we get so many followers on TikTok, we will release it. And it's gone mad. I think there's majors trying to flipping sign the rights to this and all sorts to sort it out. I'm playing this track last because I'm not sure where we're at with rights clearances on it. May get us kicked off the stream, so I'll say my goodbyes now. Then I'm going to finish with the Polar and Bryson bootleg of Crazy in Love. There was so much more stuff I wanted to play today. There's a wicked new EP on the way from Submorphics. The Workforce album's out. That's fantastic. Luke LSB's LSB mini album is out, which is fantastic. But you know what? We're here again next Wednesday, each and every Wednesday. Leaves room to play some favourites for you next week. I also didn't play the other Liquid one from the Lens EP. But there you go. Loads of stuff available. Spearheadrecords.co.uk and spearheadrecords.bandcamp.com. I'm representing the Mr. Penfold versus Spearhead T today. Also available in this beautiful teal colour. There you go. Got to sell some merch because I need to be able to move in here again and get the green screen back. So we're going to finish there. Big up. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. This is Beyonce Crazy in Love, Polar and Bryson's mad TikTok bootleg. Oh, they have somehow done this with absolute class. Well, I don't think we got booted off the stream. So if you're still here, wicked. And that's me out of here. I'll see you next time. Thanks.